I'm Claudia Catania, and you're listening to Playing on Air. You are about to hear The Mandela Effect, written and directed by Max Baker. Max grew up on a dead-end cobblestone street in the no-man's land between Tufnell Park and Archway in North London, very near Karl Marx's grave. When he was 21, Max moved to Durant, Oklahoma, and subsequently to Detroit, then Portland, Oregon, Chicago, and New York. In addition to his work as a playwright, Max also has a noteworthy career as an actor, appearing in London's West End as well as on Broadway, off-Broadway, regionally, and in films such as Hail Caesar, Revolutionary Road, and Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man's Chest. His play, The Mandela Effect, features Geraldine Hughes, acclaimed for her solo play Belfast Blues. Her Broadway credits include Jerusalem, opposite Mark Rylance, as well as Broadway's Cyrano de Bergerac translations, and Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Her film credits include Gran Torino, Rocky Balboa, Dead Souls, and Killing Lincoln. Also featured is Kelly Hutchinson, who appeared on Broadway in The Master Builder, Desire Under the Elms, Major Barbara, and Macbeth. She's a vibrant presence off-Broadway and regionally. Her TV and film appearances are many, including Catch Me If You Can, Slippery Slope, and The Sea Is All I Know. Joining them is Bill Buell, whose sweeping credits include Broadway's Equus and Urinetown, TV and film's Boardwalk Empire, Curb Your Enthusiasm, 30 Rock, and Across the Universe. And now, The Mandela Effect, California. We are in a once popular booth and counter diner, The Galaxy, in the no-man's land between Echo Park and downtown LA. The Galaxy still maintains many of its original 1950s features. It is 2:45 in the afternoon. Dust motes hang in the air. Kelly Ballard sits in a booth. She is mid-40s, in work boots, paint-splattered jeans, old t-shirt, no makeup. She stares at the patterns of dried foam at the bottom of her second cappuccino, singing quietly to herself.
Ready
to order now?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm still waiting for my friend.
Another cappuccino?
No, thanks.
You know what today is, don't you?
What?
Tuesday.
Page, page, diddly, H, page.
Hi! Oh, did you get my text? Hi!
There you are. Hi.
Oh, everything's conspiring against me. I'm freaking
I've been
out.
here since 2.
I know.
We said 2.
Didn't you get my text?
Late lunch.
Oh, the 4 or 5 was murder. My mind is like
I'm
100
teaching
places
at
once.
4.
No, I texted.
Texting doesn't absolve you of responsibility.
I know. I am sorry. You know what I'm like. It's just that things are changing. Kelly, faster. Wait, what teaching? You said you were teaching?
I run life drawing classes.
No.
At the Toy Factory loft since last year.
Oh, it's great.
I told you.
No, of course. You must have, if that's what you're doing. I just, God, I can't keep track of...
We haven't seen each other, that's all.
Oh, I know. Time, right? But this is part of it. I mean, this is one of the things that You look great.
Right.
No, look at me. I am loving looking at your face right now.
Well, it's the only one I've got. Wait, what's changing? You said something was changing?
No, not something. Kelly, everything.
As in?
As in everything. People, packaging, maps, memories. Memories, Kelly, the past. Things I swore were a certain way in the past aren't that way anymore. The world's turned inside out. The rules don't apply anymore. It's like suddenly there's a huge rip in the fabric of what we called reality. Oh, hi.
Ready to order now?
Oh, God, no. No, I'm not hungry.
You're not hungry?
No, I can't eat. What are you having?
I was waiting for you.
No, I can't eat.
You want something to drink?
Oh, yes, absolutely. What's that?
Cappuccino.
Oh, no. Do you have water?
Bottle or tap?
Is it a plastic bottle?
It's a plastic jug.
Then no water.
I drink the tap water.
You do? Oh, okay, then fine. Yeah, it's good. Tap, it's good.
Tap water. Another cappuccino for you?
No, thanks. Thanks. We said lunch.
I know.
I'm not going to sit here and eat alone.
I can't, Kelly. I'm not purging. I'm done with that. I promise. I'm not. There's no roles for me anymore as it is. If I don't bear some resemblance to who they remember seeing on TV, I don't stand a chance. Put on 10 pounds, my career is over. Honestly, Kel. No, I would tell you. Anyway, I'm way too freaked out to be anorexic at the moment.
You're going to order something.
Oh, fine. Yes, I'll order something. Celery. Do you know what CERN is?
Some kind of diet?
It's the European Organization for Nuclear Research.
Okay.
They built the Large Hadron Collider in Switzerland or France or
yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
It's this big circular tube thing, and they send these like supercharged energy protons round in opposite directions at incredible speeds, like close to the speed of light, right? As fast as they can, and then they smash them together.
Yeah, I mean, why are they doing that?
They're trying to recreate the conditions of the Big Bang. I mean, think about that. Like, you wake up in the morning and your interesting, British, not too feminine husband says, "What are you going to do today, honey?" And you get to say, I'm going to turn on the machine I built to make another Big Bang. That's what these scientists are doing. And they keep doing it. And every time they smash these little energy protons into each other, they open up a portal to a parallel universe.
I don't have a husband.
What?
You said I'd be waking up next to an interesting, feminine,
Well, not
British
too
husband.
feminine British, yeah.
I don't have one.
Well, I thought you said you didn't want one.
I said I wasn't looking for one.
1 tap water.
Oh, thank you. You are a lifesaver. It's climate change hot out there.
You were in your car.
Still.
Ready to order now?
Yes. Do you have milkshakes?
Milkshake?
I want a milkshake.
Well, what flavor you like? We got chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, whatever you like.
Cherry?
No cherry.
No cherry.
No cherry, no pineapple, no mango, no plum.
Vanilla then, with plenty of whipped cream.
Seriously?
Vanilla milkshake with plenty of whipped cream. For you, miss?
I don't know yet.
Another cappuccino?
No. Thank you.
What?
I thought you were lactose intolerant.
I was. Oh my God, you're right, I was. I know I was. This is what I'm talking about. This is one of the changes. They're all happening everywhere, all the time, about everything. What's the opposite of deja vu?
There isn't one?
I think there is, and I think we're all in it permanently. So imagine, for a fraction of a second, our universe comes into contact with a parallel universe, a universe that is almost identical, except for a few details. Only when they meet, when our universe and that universe touch each other, tiny fragments of information swap.
What are you doing?
What?
You cannot smoke in here.
It's a cigarette.
I know it's a cigarette. It's illegal.
Cigarettes aren't illegal.
Smoking them in restaurants is.
It's not a restaurant. It's a diner. You're allowed to smoke in diners.
No, you're not.
Since when?
Since, I don't know, since enough people died from secondhand smoke, I guess. Paige, stop.
All right. Jeez, it's not heroin.
When did you start smoking?
I smoked when I was 14. 14 to 17. I smoked all the time. Pack a day, gal. Easy.
That was 30 years ago.
I got a craving.
After 30 years.
I had one at a party, and then I bought a pack because I thought, I'm a smoker now. This is what I'm saying. This is the sort of thing that is happening now.
Paige.
I'm not crazy, Kelly. It's called the Mandela Effect. It's named after Nelson Mandela. You know who Nelson Mandela is?
Yes, Paige, I know who Nelson Mandela is. I'm not one of your Hollywood producer
Fine,
friends.
right, of course. I'm sorry. So Nelson Mandela died in 2013, okay?
Okay.
Only when he died, there were tens of thousands of people from all over the world who had distinct memories of him dying in the 1990s. Watching his funeral memories, reading about his death in newspaper memories. And the phenomena of what was assumed to be a collective false memory became known as the Mandela Effect.
Okay.
Only now it's happening all the time.
Vanilla milkshake.
Beautiful. Oh, look at that.
He put a cherry on top for you.
Oh, look Look at that.
No cherry milkshake, so he put a cherry on top.
They put a cherry on top for me. You are the best.
Ready to order now?
Are you going to have anything else?
God, this is delicious.
Can you come back a little later?
You gotta try this.
We'll order something, I promise.
You want a milkshake?
No, thank you.
Oh, you should have one, Kelly.
Well, we got vanilla, chocolate,
No,
strawberry,
thank you.
caramel, banana, peach,
I don't wanna.
hazelnut.
I'm fine, thank you.
Another cappuccino?
No! Thank you. I don't want any more caffeine right now. Thank you. We're fine, honestly.
Oh, try it. Oh, try it, Kel. Go on. Isn't that scrummy?
Tastes like every other milkshake I've ever had.
Oh, my God. I'm in heaven. Oh. Okay. Example. If you build it.
If I build what?
If you build it. If you build it, Kelly.
What am I building?
Field of Dreams. Kevin Costner. Amy, somebody. If you build it, they will come.
I never saw it.
You never saw Field of Dreams?
Nope.
It's a classic.
I associate that film with a period of my life that was with Jake.
Right. I'm sorry. We're not going to bring him up.
No, we're not.
But, I mean, you know the scene, right? Kevin Costner's living in this farmhouse in the middle of nowhere, Iowa, and he's walking through a cornfield at night, and he hears a voice.
I didn't see it.
Well, most normal people have seen it. And he hears a voice, and the voice says, if you build it, they will come. Only now, when you go back and watch the movie, the voice doesn't say that anymore. Now, when you watch the film, the voice says, if you build it, he will come. He will come, Kelly. Not they. He.
Who will come?
I don't know. Some baseball guy. That's not the point. The point is, it's changed. There are hundreds of things like that. The Berenstain Bears, the Ford logo, Kit Kat, double stuffed Oreos, the Monopoly Man, the Zapruder film.
Is this some celebrity fad thing?
No, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I'm not like that.
Used to be.
This is real, Kelly. There are scientists doing this. We all believe scientists when they talk about climate change, don't we? Yeah? I mean, you're not a denier, are you?
No.
So we should believe them when they talk about there being an infinite number of universes all existing simultaneously, and how they're making it so they meet. It's like pages of existence are sticking together. That doesn't freak you out? Why are you looking at me like that?
I need to ask you for something.
What?
Money.
Oh, yes, of course. What is it? What's going on? Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm not sick or anything. I'm broke. I'm just living on the edge of sustainability.
Of course. Oh, anything. How much do you need? I mean, money means nothing to me.
I just can't get motivated. I'm finding it harder and harder to pick up a brush and paint. Do anything. I just sit in my apartment all day long staring at a lemon tree.
That sounds like a Joni Mitchell song.
Then I'm Joni Mitchell, only not successful.
You know what you need? Adderall.
No.
Yes, it is a wonder drug. Kelly, it wakes you up, it keeps you focused, keeps you going, gets you motivated.
I am not interested in artificial passion.
How long has this been going on?
8 months, a year, I don't know.
Oh my God! It's happening to you too!
What? No.
Yes!
This has nothing to do with information from a matching universe.
No, it's a parallel.
There's no such thing, Paige.
There is such a thing!
Okay, look, we moved to LA together, didn't we? Yes, we drove out here in my beat-up Subaru, rented that crummy apartment in North Hollywood.
That was years ago.
But it happened. We did that. That was real, Paige. We had no money, stupid dreams. I don't even know how we survived, but we did. And this is still us. We're still here. The only difference is we're older and you've had all this TV stuff happen to you, and I'm wondering why I'm still here.
You're here because we're best friends in any universe. And if you weren't here, what would I do? I'd fall apart.
I'm thinking about going back to Portland.
No. No, you can't. When?
As soon as I get the money together.
So you want me to give you money so you can move away from me?
I don't know. I mean, what am I even doing here? I don't see the point of anything anymore.
No one does. That's what I'm saying. The protons are colliding. We're all being tossed around in a cosmic salad of questionable memories and missing details.
You know there's a cosmic salad on the menu.
There is?
There's a cosmic burger, a cosmic salad, and a cosmic milkshake.
What? He didn't mention anything about a cosmic milkshake. Oh, now I feel like I missed out on the best thing.
Welcome to my life.
I thought it was Toluca Lake, where we moved to.
It was North Hollywood.
No, the courtyard, the fountain
No,
that never
Camellia
worked.
Avenue.
Off Moore Park.
Lancashire.
We lived off Moore
It was
Park.
Camellia Avenue.
Mandela. She is more Mandela.
Okay, I'm going to leave now.
No, don't, Kelly. I only just got
I
here.
have to get to my class.
No, don't. Please, just sit here with me for 5 minutes.
It's 10 after 3.
5 more minutes, please. Of course I'll give you money. I just want it to be so that nothing else changes. I want it to be static for 5 minutes in history. I want everything to stay exactly as it is. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Let's just sit here and not say anything and turn our phones off and be silent. Absolute silence. Make it so nothing changes. Can we? For 5 minutes. We can do this, you and me. 5 minutes of nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, just sitting and being. No phones or texts.
Sitting.
Just sitting. Just
Okay.
sitting. Yes, thank you. Yes, great. Kelly, you're the best. Are you ready?
Sure.
We're gonna say nothing, do nothing.
Okay.
Oh, I mean it. No tapping fingers or funny faces.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
You stop saying okay.
Have we started?
No, we just have to start. We just have to start saying nothing.
You're the one talking.
Only so you understand I want us to stop.
That makes no sense.
All right, fine. We'll do it this way. I'm going to the bathroom.
Fine.
When I get back, we'll start then.
Great.
We're just gonna sit here and not participate in anything except being next to each other, sitting at this table in this crazy retro diner.
Terrific.
That's what we're gonna do. Bye.
Bye.
Ready to order now?
Oh, yeah. No, my friend's in...
Another cappuccino?
Oh, thanks.
You know what today is, don't you?
Tuesday.
That's right. It's Tuesday.
You just heard The Mandela Effect, written and directed by Max Baker, featuring Geraldine Hughes as Kelly, Kelly Hutchinson as Paige, and Bill Buell as the waiter. Max, why is the waiter there?
I think he's the constant. And his Tuesday philosophy is just that, is that if you're like Paige, you're worried about what happened in the past. And if like Kelly, you're worried about what's going to happen on Wednesday, you're going to miss out on Tuesday completely. And he's there to ground us back to the present.
But I think of him as the waiter of the ages, like the 2,500-year-old waiter.
Yeah.
He's a constant, and they're worried about things changing.
Right.
Max
Yes.
Baker, playwright and director. Do you believe that there is such a thing as collective false memories that arise from nowhere, affecting people everywhere?
Well, the Nelson Mandela example is documented, that when Nelson Mandela died, there were, in fact, thousands and thousands of people from all over the world, in different parts of the world, who had memories of him dying in the 1990s. So the idea of collective memories is definitely a thing. It's not an invented idea.
When did you first hear about the Mandela effect?
Well, I was writing a play about conspiracy theories last year. So I did a lot of research into conspiracy theories, which meant an inordinate amount of hours in front of YouTube. And the Mandela effect is one of the present ones, one of the ones that is very sort of current, and there's a lot of information about it. So I sort of stumbled across this particular theory as part of a larger research project I was doing. I think that there's some of these things, obviously, like Luke, I am your father, or if you build it, he will come. Field of Dreams example is that it's become the cultural popular quotation is just a false quotation from the film.
Yeah.
But because it's become the norm, people think that the film now is wrong and that their memory is correct. So I think that speaks to our desire to believe that what we think of as reality is real.
Yeah.
And I think there's certain events, obviously, that happened last year, which have blown that idea of what is real wide open.
Right. It's interesting what you say about people hearing what they want to hear, or that they're familiar with, or that they know. Because have you ever learned a new word and then suddenly you hear it all the
everywhere,
time?
Yeah.
Or like if you buy a new car, suddenly you see everyone's driving a
Right.
Subaru Forester. Well,
Right,
I thought I was the only one.
Max, how much do you know about CERN and the notion of parallel universes? Can you explain it for us in greater detail than your character page?
All I do know that I obviously I don't know a lot, and I can't explain the science, obviously. But they have built this Large Hadron Collider, and they spin these protons around in opposite directions and smash them together. There's a lot of theories about who the people are working at CERN. There's a whole idea that they're devil worshippers, and in fact, some of the younger scientists dressed up in costumes and did this whole ceremony at midnight at one point, which was caught on tape, and so that has sort of fed some theories. There's a big statue of the goddess Shiva in CERN as the center of the buildings.
I don't know. I know a physicist who works at CERN, and he's no.
Exactly right. So
in fact, he told me that there's so many. The experts believe there are so many universes, an infinite number, that they now call them multiverses.
That's right. Multiverse
as
is
opposed to uni.
Exactly. The multiverse theory has become the predominant theory of these scientists. That's right.
I'm going to ask him about your Shiva thing.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that it's not my Shiva thing. I don't have a Shiva thing. But there's obviously a lot of people who's a suspect of science, and these people tend to, imbue scientists with all sorts of nefarious agendas. Exactly, yes, and they think that they are conjuring up the devil. But the scientists themselves are absolutely, the predominant theory now is that multiverses exist and they're all happening side by side and simultaneously. But the theory of the Mandela effect is that when they fire up the Hadron Collider, it opens up a portal to these parallel universes, and then little bits of information get swapped around or go missing, or we become we become a parallel universe, or some people do and some people don't. There's a lot of theories around it. And very little fact.
Yeah.
Like life.
Kelly and Jerry, you're both actors, and so I'm interested in your opinion of how accurately do you think the character of Paige represents your profession?
When Max sent us this email describing what he thought of as their backstories, I was like, yep, like I felt like I knew 5 of each person at least, and have been, these people in different, obviously circumstances. But I think that it's a pretty good representation of...
I think so too. I think it's brilliant. I think also very specifically because it's set in Los Angeles, where I personally spent way too many years. You have to be skinny and you have to look a certain way and you have to be TV fit. And I remember once a girl came over to my house and we were working on something, some sort of scene work or something for a class. And she's looking at herself in the mirror and she said something like, I'm almost pilot ready. I'm almost pilot skinny.
Oy.
Pilot season was coming up. She's afraid to have food.
Anything. Yeah.
You know.
Right. And like we want to like make fun of these people because it seems kind of ridiculous, and at the same time, so
And you do refer to having an eating disorder as well in the play, and that's a really a specific and awful thing that exists
yeah.
a lot too, right? So I know for me, like as soon as I land in LA, for example, I feel like I've landed in a different planet. You know,
Yeah.
I'm entering into another existence, another universe, another. It's, you know, you're in a car and it's air conditioned and you don't say
Everything
hello to
looks
people
different.
and everything.
Yeah.
There's a hue to the place. You know, it's a smog filled, and then there's immediate pressure of
What are you doing?
success.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you in? What, you know,
Yeah.
it's a seriously different way of existing there.
Yeah. Been in New York for sure.
Although yeah.
So to answer your question, it was a brilliant piece of writing.
Yeah.
It's funny. I've prided myself, and I haven't prided myself. I've made an effort in all of my writing not to write about actors, because I find generally that to be actors are far less interesting than other people. And then I woke up this morning and realized, oh my gosh, I've written an actor. I've written a role as an actor, and I sort of had a crisis about that.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I get it.
But it's okay.
And it works, and it's lovely. And it's
she's-
nice, too,
yeah.
that she has this friend who has not had the success. So, you know, I was saying, too, when I read the play, like, I've looked out. I used to have lemon trees in L.A., and I would do an awful lot of staring at them because there was no work, you know, so it's nice that there's that juxtaposition between those two different universes, you know, that Paige has had that experience of money and fame and television, and Kelly has not.
Right.
And, you know, that's a...
And isn't it funny when you're in LA is that you get so seduced as to be as though that's what you want.
Oh yeah, I'm there a day.
It's a drug.
And I'm like, who are we meeting? Like,
Yeah, right,
which is
right.
not my personality at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, you feel it. It's like in the air in a different way.
Well, that's why it's there, right, LA? I mean, it's a factory.
Business. That's right. Yeah.
It's a business, a show business there. Absolutely.
So different.
It's the CERN of entertainment.
Collision, collision, collision.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
better write that TV show before someone listens to this and writes it before you.
I think, writing a scientist at CERN is definitely a
Yes.
good idea for
And he won't be creepy, right?
she.
Gee! Oh, yay, we're happy. Touche. You've been great fun. It's been such a delight having you all. Max Baker, playwright of The Mandela Effect. Geraldine Hughes, who played Kelly. And Kelly Hutchinson, who played Paige. Thanks so much.
Thank you,
Thank
Claudia.
You've been listening to Playing on Air, great American short plays with great American actors. Theme and play music by Tom Cochan. Recording and sound design by John Kilgore. Associate producer, Michelle O'Brien. Literary and development management, Bonnie Antosh. Distributed by PRX, Public Radio Exchange. We invite you to visit our website at playingonair.org, where you can stream short plays and find information about our artists and plays. Join us on Facebook or Twitter, and subscribe to our podcast on iTunes. While you're there, leave us a review. We value your opinion. For Playing on Air, I'm your host, Claudia Catania. Thanks for listening.